Guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Lindy, aka Paleobarbie, if you guys are new here. This is going to be a meal prep video. I'm making quite a few things today. Got a lot to do. I've made a list this time. I'm learning from my girl Hope to write things down, so trying to get that done. The one thing that I had on my list that I'm not going to get done today is my carnivore breakfast enchiladas because I am out of eggs. I used them all up for this meal prep, so I'm going to make that tomorrow, and I'll just include that in the vlog, so you'll see that in the vlog. But let's get this video started so you guys can see what I prepped this week. All right, so first thing I prepped is I didn't do a whole dozen of eggs because I'm running low on eggs. My egg person is delivering on Tuesday, so I just did a couple of them, 6 of them, because I'm saving the last 4 to make something else with. But these are done. I'm going to throw them into the cold water so they peel really easily, and have a few to start the week off. I also prepped a whole pack of bacon. Half of the bacon I put Dano's seasoning on, and the other half is plain because the kids like theirs without, spice, and I like the spice. So I have done these. Once these cool, I'm going to take them off of here, and I'm going to drain all of this bacon grease into this jar and accumulate that so that I can make bacon mayo once I get enough. I had some other bacon that I had in the jar that got forgotten about and had been sitting for a long time, so I chucked it because I wasn't sure if it was still good. So anyway, we're starting over, but that's okay. No bacon grease goes left behind, right? And they're in the ice bath. All right, so another thing I'm doing is making some more keto bricks. Just gonna melt this, put it in this mold, stick it in the fridge to make some little Halloween-y ones. All right, so I got the pumpkins full, pulled out the vampire teeth because I was able to fit 2 more. If I hadn't filled these two so high, I probably could have had another vampire teeth, but that's okay. We're gonna stick these in the fridge. All right, so the other thing I'm making is egg pudding. I'm gonna make this in the Instant Pot. So the first thing I'm gonna use is 4 eggs. I'm gonna put them into my blender. 2 tablespoons of ghee. You can use whatever ghee you want. I'm gonna use this vanilla ghee because I haven't used it much, and it's probably way overdue to be used up. It smells fine, so I think it'll be all right, but I'm gonna go ahead and use it. I'm gonna add a little bit of Redmond's, and then you can, optional things you can add depending on what your dietary restrictions are. You can add vanilla and sweetener if you would like, or you can leave those out if you're doing strict carnivore. I am not. I'm doing relaxed carnivore, so I'm gonna add some vanilla and just a tad bit of swerve to mine. But I'm gonna throw this in here and blend it up. Everything into my blender. I'm gonna blend this all together. I added just a little bit of swerve and the vanilla, 2 tablespoons of ghee, and then 4 eggs. So let's blend this up. So I've got these 2 little ramekins, or tiny little, whatever you wanna call them, Rachel Ray casseroles. I'm gonna separate it into both of these. Try to get it as even as possible. We have to move it around a little to make it even. There we go, that's pretty even. All right, I'm gonna stick these in my Instant Pot. And these are oven safe, and I've got a cup of water down there. This one does not quite fit as well. Let me see if I can get it in there better. All right, so this one may move around, we'll see what happens, but we're gonna put this on manual for 4 minutes. So this is what it looks like. It's just like a thick, kind of like custard. I do think I would prefer it to be a little bit sweeter, but it's really good. So I might add just a little bit extra more sweetener next time. But I like it, so I'm gonna let it cool and then stick it in the fridge. Last thing I'm prepping today is some bone broth. So I save every bone from steaks, whatever. This is a turkey bone. I'm gonna mix this turkey bone with a couple of the steak bones because I like mixed animal bones. I think it makes the best broth. So I'm gonna put some of these in the Instant Pot with water, of course, with some seasonings. I usually cut up onions and put carrots and celery, but I'm out of onions and carrots, so I'm just gonna do celery, and then I'll do like onion powder, some garlic, some other things in it to give it some other flavors. Of course, Redmond's real salt and apple cider vinegar. I'm gonna go ahead and put the bones in the Instant Pot, and then I'll show you all the other things. All right, so it's actually a ham shank bone. I was thinking it was a turkey, but it is, mixed with beef. And then I've got some celery down there. I've got garlic, Redmond's salt, a real salt, pepper, some onion powder, and that's it. Now I'm gonna fill it with water to the fill line, and we're gonna set this for 120 minutes on manual. Also gonna throw some bay leaves in here. Let me grab those. This is the apple cider vinegar I used. I put about 3 tablespoons in there, 2 to 3 tablespoons, depending on how much you fill it up. And this is to help draw everything out of the bones. So let's get the lid on this. All right, so the broth is done. I'm just gonna let it cool, and then I will take a colander and put it in a pot and strain this into the pot, and then I'll put it into large jars. So that is what I do with my broth, and then I'll just throw out all this other stuff. And that's that. Guys, thanks for watching this meal prep. I really appreciate it. I hope you got some value out of it and some ideas, and I will see you guys in the next video.